And bearing in mind it's 1.4 quadrillion, this is still a tiny slice of a huge market. 30 to 50 trillion, all on XRPL, all trading on Artex.
Here we go, $50 trillion.
We're launching new products, staking, lending, e-money and fund management services also, providing really this true end-to-end institutional grade offering. It really tries to capture the mammoth size of the market opportunity.
The total market is 1.4 quadrillion, everything that's ever out there. And if you start looking across any of those asset classes, they're all starting to move on-chain already.
What the Fed would do is actually just issue these, Bitcoin-like objects. But and they would enforce a par exchange rate with the US dollar. That would eliminate the exchange rate volatility. But they could delegate the clearing of these payments to some third party, some sort of Ripple-like protocol or possibly.
Look at XRP, an $84 billion ecosystem with almost $12 billion in trading. And it has all these amazing payment and settlement capabilities, including that free seas for assets issued in the XRP ledger. Cardano was also excluded.
So XRP ledger has no smart contracts, right? So the gateway is just a multi-sig account, right? And the signer set of that multi-sig account is the verifiers on Axelar.
Optimism is in the air. We've left the deep freeze behind us, and the horizon looks just a bit brighter.
But what does Louise Yamada say? The bigger the base, the higher in space?
Entire crew is go. Enjoy the ride, pal.
You got a baggie, welcome to the party. Welcome back to some more Moon O'Clock News. No breakfast, no coffee, just straight extra bullishness. Shout out to the latest. So we got Rich Finch creatives in the building. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in, smashing them likes. Go ahead, throw on those moon suits, throw on those pilot shades, buckle up, cause the future's extra bullish. Let's go full speed, full throttle into the cryptoverse. Markets are cooling off today, down to around 3.38 trillion, down about 3.3% in the past 24. We got XRP currently right around $1.45, Stellar XLN right around 50 cents, 2 for $1. We got BTC 94,713, ETH right around 34.35 hundo. We got Flare Networks right around 0.02. XDC right around 5 cents. Axelar 83 cents. Songbird right around a penny. Bagman Bag Ladies, we got a special announcement to kick things off. Mega airdrop event, Descent mega airdrop event, maximum power unleashed, massive 44% off. Cold wallets, mega airdrop, 5+ premium coins, insane lineup of coins still under wraps. November 25th starting now through January 5th UTC. Don't watch from the sidelines. Take control of your crypto future, not your keys. Not your crypto. We got 44% off. Cold wallets, 5+ coin airdrop. FOMO is real. Get it now. Benefit 1, keep your growing assets safe. Up to 44% off biometric wallets. $99 for the single pack, $179 for the double pack. We also have Benefit 2, make your Christmas sparkle with the secret bonus coins. $50 plus coin reward as an investment, not just a purchase as of 11/20. Hurry, limited to 1,000 entries. How to claim your airdrop in 3 steps. Purchase your Descent biometric wallet. 2x package receives the same airdrop reward as a single package. January 6th through the 12th, 2025 UTC. Submit your airdrop application from the Descent website. Step 3, check your wallets. January 15th. Countdown to the final coin revealed. 28 days. Descent wallet Bullrun kickoff mega sale up to 44% off cold wallets. Plus, get yourself an airdrop. Links down below. We got Ripple to pop things off today in a partnership with Archax EX ABRDN PLC. We're excited to announce that the first tokenized money market fund on the XRP ledger with 16 trillion in tokenized assets projected by 2030. The milestone unlocks cost savings and settlement efficiencies by deploying capital markets infrastructure on the XRP ledger. 16 trillion and only a small piece of the prize takes us to the promised lands. Archax Response in collaboration with Ripple has launched the first tokenized money market fund on the XRP ledger. This groundbreaking initiative brings tokenized access to ABRDN PLC's $3.8 billion liquidity fund, paving the way for enhanced operational efficiencies and real institutional adoption of real-world asset tokenization. All roads lead to the bridge. But, it's the corn. Know what you hold? We got BSC news. Ripple's announcement, first tokenized money market fund on the XRP ledger. RChax will provide access to money market funds from the UK asset manager in tokenized form of the decentralized blockchain. We got key details. The fund compromises part of the ABRDN's $3.8 billion US liquidity fund. The move places the XRP ledger as one of the leading blockchains for real-world asset tokenization and institutional decentralized finance. XRP, hidden in plain sight. Know what you hold, know what's coming. Ripple will invest $5 million in tokens associated with ABRDN's Lux Fund. This investment marks a significant milestone as part of the broader initiative by Ripple to channel funds into RWAs on the XRP ledger. The large fund will be managed by a diverse group of experienced asset managers, reflecting Ripple's commitment to enhancing the utility and the integration of the blockchain technology in traditional finance markets. BTC who? ETH who? We got Mr. Man XRP. RChax is the first regulated custodian under the FCA. They're forecasting $17 trillion to flow through that space. RChax, Ripple.
Our vision is really this in terms of what the future of capital markets looks like. And this slide really shows where we are in our journey. The blue line showing where we are live and what we're actively doing in the market today. And the purple really is those products and offerings which are very much on their way. So in addition to the primary and secondary and custody, brokerage, and our tokenization engine, we're looking at and we're soon to be live on other parts of our offering, including our digital CSD via our Monta subsidiary. We're launching new products, staking, lending, e-money and fund management services also, providing really this true end-to-end institutional grade offering. This chart won't be a surprise to anyone on the call today. It really tries to capture the mammoth size of the market opportunity, addressing more than 1,700 trillion in assets, which are likely to become digital. Digitalization of all the world's assets, traditional markets, adoption of crypto currencies, and the tokenization of real-world assets. This is the size of the addressable market, and this is the market in which we see a huge opportunity to participate.
Watch your guru, Justin, 100 billion asset manager, Wisdom Tree registers in Delaware for a spot. XRP, ETF, Bank XRP. CEO of RChax, the global digital securities exchange, suggests that the trading volume for XRP on the XRP ledger might surge to an astonishing 30 to 50 trillion. We're just barely getting started.
30 to 50 trillion, all on XRPL, trading on RChax.
Here we go.
Find my original projections, but the total market is 1.4 quadrillion, everything that's ever out there. And if you start looking across any of those asset classes, they're all starting to move on chain already. And the ease with which we've seen people interested in money market funds, tokenized treasuries, and those types of instruments, the support for stable coins, when you're talking about replacing cash, when I see DTCC, Euroclear, Clearstream, it only takes one of them to flip onto natively digital, and that's trillions of assets on its own that move. So, tens of trillions, I think we could see. And bearing in mind it's 1.4 quadrillion, this is still a tiny slice of a huge market. 30 to 50 trillion, all on XRPL, trading on RChax.
Here we go. $50 trillion. 2 years from now, Ripple, Twitter will replay the session.
And as we begin to exit this speculative market, the utility-driven institutional adoption phase. So it begins. Utility at the top. Know what you hold. Know what's coming. Crawl, walk. Then we rock it. Brad Garlandhouse says last week, 60 Minutes interviewed me about crypto, the push for regulatory clarity, and how the industry banded together to advocate for pro-innovation candidates on both sides of the aisle. Through Fair Shake Pack, full episode will be aired soon. Stay tuned, folks. More details coming. XRP drops. Meanwhile, XRP ETF, we got already 5 big institutions with Bitwise Invest, 21 shares, Wisdom Tree Funds, Canary Funds, Grayscale. The moment BlackRock enters the game will provide massive liquidity. I hope you've been loading up on those cheap XRPs and XLMs. We say when all node operators I just talked to report their nodes halting, crashing, or not making forward progress. It seems like the ledger has stabilized. Nodes are coming back and picking up the new consensus ledger. And it seems that these ledgers have been lost. We've seen nodes going down no matter the node type, full history, current ledger, pathfind, and submission. While the XRP cluster is singing back, the results of the Ripple S2 cluster vary depending on which round robin node your client connects to. There may or may not be a consensus ledger. It'll take a bit for the situation to get back to normal, and investigations will be launched, no doubt, into the cause of this halt. XRP Ledger currently are partially down about 8 hours ago. We see a full history servers operated by us and others down, and Ripple's cluster is also reporting having no current ledger. Looks like things are back running, stabilized. Meanwhile, we got high vibe assets. XRP holders get ready for unimaginable wealth.
People say, how can you trust, the Fed to do the bookkeeping? I mean, like I said, my response is, you don't expect the Fed to kind of steal your money. I mean, if the Fed can print all the money at once, it's not going to mess around with the bookkeeping. So, we have this big spreadsheet, the blockchain if you want, but it's just managed by the Fed, and it's very cheap, much cheaper than Bitcoin. If you're willing to delegate the responsibility to a third party, but then the downsides to all of that, of course, is you'd actually suppose you didn't want the Fed to be responsible for processing the payments. I mean, suppose the Fed will likely impose some KYC restrictions on some purchases. They might not process some purchases that you might want to undertake. And so it was at that point that I said, well, we could, if we wanted to, extend the concept one step further. I'm not saying that this is ever going to happen, but just conceptually, you could imagine not FedWire for all, but kind of like a Fed coin, where what the Fed would do is actually just issue these, Bitcoin-like objects, but and they would enforce a par exchange rate with the US dollar. That would eliminate the exchange rate volatility. But they could delegate the clearing of these payments to some third party, some sort of Ripple-like protocol, or possibly even Bitcoin. I mean, we could delegate the responsibility of processing these electronic, Fedcoin payments to the miners.
We have BetXO. Good question. Why did Wyoming exclude XRP Ledger and Cardano for their stablecoin program?
Gap here. Look at XRP, an $84 billion ecosystem with almost $12 billion in trading. And it has all these amazing payment and settlement capabilities, including that free Cs for assets issued in the XRP ledger. Cardano was also excluded. $34 billion market cap, $3.2 billion turnaround. But Stellar, a variant of the protocol, was selected. Gap here. Look at XRP, an $84 billion ecosystem.
Good question. Why did Wyoming exclude XRP Ledger and Cardano for their stablecoin program? We got one from Axelar. This is how Axelar powers interoperability for Ripple XRP Ledger.
So XRP Ledger has no smart contracts, right? So the gateway is just a multi-sig account, right? And the signer set of that multi-sig account is the verifiers on Axelar, the people that have staked on Axelar and, are authorized by governance, etc. And they control a multi-sig account on XRP Ledger. And this is kept up to date as it changes. And basically, the user will send a payment transaction to the multi-sig account, and that's just treated as the gateway and picked up and relayed through the Axelar network. And then coming to XRP Ledger, the multi-sig account sends payment transactions to the user.
Diving into the charts, we got XRP Crypto, XRP, face melting phase, and the unicorn. Get ready for what's coming next. What you've seen this far is just a warm up. The face melting phase is upon us. XRP Army, stay ready, stay strong. The best is still yet to come. Face melting phase now boarding. And as the markets are cooling off, buying opportunities to get set up for the next pump. If XRP versus Bitcoin reaches the same heights as in 2017, it'll gain about 1,000% from here, assuming the price of Bitcoin remains stable. A 10x in a dollar value will put XRP at the $15 range at that time. Another one from Crypto Bull. In 2017, XRP gained 72,000% and around 76,000% depending on where you measure it. With the same structure in place now, except for a much longer consolidation, the price in a few months should shock us all. We also have Ripple stablecoin getting ready to launch, pro-American crypto president ready to get in. We also got stablecoin regulations ready to drop. The best is still yet to come, and we still have multiple triggers, multiple switches in place ready to pump this thing much higher. Dark Defender, 28th of October, XRP Bullrun start alert, November. Remember, when Bitcoin dominance is in decline, XRP Bullrun starts. It was the case in 2017 and 2021, November 2024 to November 2025. And take a look at the XRP chart here. We're barely getting started here. As you see here, our breakout compared to our current breakout for XRP, we still got a lot of room to go. We still need to break the $175, $2 range and break previous all-time highs, set up for new all-time highs. And I also got this thing projected to last to about to fall October, November 2025. XRP, we're just getting started. TikTok. Also taking a look at the XRP versus BTC chart. Still a long ways to go as well for XRP versus BTC. We're probably right around here in the 2016 cycle compared to our current cycle. XRP, take out the previous BTC high from the low here, you're looking at around $20 XRP. And taking a look at the USDT dominance, as the USDT dominance falls, cryptocurrencies pump. Taking a look at the previous 2020 halving cycle, you see these two major corrections right after the halving date. 62% correction as cryptocurrencies pop. USDT dominance recovered, and then one more last 55% corrections as bull market cycle found the top in November. The USDT dominance found the bottom. And now in our current halving cycle, as we just recently passed April of 2024, it looks like our first correction is still taking place here. Still a long ways to go of around 55%. If we compare it to the previous two cycles, we had a 62% correction and a 55% correction. We also had this 32% correction right after the halving date. Take a look at the previous cycle. We had a 55% correction, 64% correction, and a 72% correction. And taking a look at our current cycle here, currently the correction is around 39 or 40% with a little bit of room to go here, possibly down to 50 to 60%. Be on the lookout for the next USDT dominance to drop and then begin to round off like it did in the previous cycle. Watch out for USDT to pop back up once again as the cryptocurrencies take another breather, and as the USDT dominance finally finds its last correction. Be on the lookout for the cryptocurrency markets to find its final pop, the final blast off going into the fall of 2025. With that being said, Batman bag ladies, the downtrend blocking XRP holders from the financial freedom has been taken out 7 effing years. The longer the base, the higher in space. X Anderson.
Yet, optimism is in the air. We've left the deep freeze behind us, and the horizon looks just a bit brighter. So my hope and my wish is that after those 7 miserable years, weak and fragile, we have 7 strong years. Yet, optimism is in the air. We've left the deep freeze behind us, and the horizon looks just a bit brighter.
The bigger the base, the higher in space. 7-year journey, 7 years to load up on the greatest opportunity of multiple lifetimes. We finally broke out of the deep freeze and we're just getting started. Crawl, walk, then we rock it. The best is still yet to come. Batman bag ladies, pink dots, prepare for unimaginable wealth. The transformation is upon us. Know what you hold, know what's coming. There's a new day, and we're barely still just getting started.
On day 1, I will fire Gary Gensler and appoint a new SEC chairman.
With that being said, Batman bag ladies, the best is still yet to come, and we're not even getting started yet. Plenty of more catalysts at play to launch XRP much, much higher. What will those bads be when that regulation jar molasses finally breaks open and XRP's true price is finally revealed? Later, glitches.
You can tell that we imminent immediately. Suddenly they all selling carpet, selling memes. Before it was all talking utility, pumping dumps, selling you frozen dream. But if you smart, you in there pulling out liquidity, like my man lower level so skillfully. But don't get caught in the trap before you get the cheese. 99% die, XRP keep flying. Utility on my mind, no more time, don't get left behind.